It's the safety dance, right? Everybody knows
always.
the safety dance. All right, Jennifer Hammond,
for old
Greg
people.
Canner, executive producer. We've got our Andrew's over here too. Oh, you can't see Andrew.
Andrew!
Wait, that was so weird. I saw an empty chair and I was like, wait, isn't that the chair Andrew's
He's here to make
sitting in?
sure,
No,
Jen,
he's sitting over there.
he's here to make sure we don't have the same thing that happened last night, where we took us a little while to get on the air last night. Now, look at that. Andrew's here. Everything's working
We
great.
had technical difficulties. All right, well, I'm not going to make this guest wait any longer because he is hopefully going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yay!
Can I give him the hammer time? Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the dance. So every time I see Lomas Brown anywhere in the world, and he sees me for the first time. And how tall are you, Lo? 6'7"?
Yeah, I wish, Hammer. Just 6'4". Just 6'4".
You're only 6'4"? You present much taller than 6'4", Lo. You really do.
I got compounded down a little bit playing football, Hammer. Just
okay.
a tad bit.
Oh, that must be rough from 5'7" over here.
All right, so when I saw this news this morning, the first thing I thought was, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. And of course, I texted you immediately. I can't even imagine what the flood of good wishes, texts, support, love has been like, the outpouring for you today. Can you just give us a little idea of some of it?
Yeah, it's been crazy. And Hammer, I was at the PAL because we did the turkey giveaway today.
Oh, right,
so
with Tim Walton and the rest of the alumni group.
Exactly right. So I was there since about 8 o'clock that morning. And my phone, I had it on vibrate. It was just blowing up. I'm trying to pass out turkeys and, greet the people coming in. I'm like, what is going on? I finally looked down. It was Greg Miola with the Lions. So he called me like 3 times. So I picked up on the 4th call. And the first things he said to me was, congratulations. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, because I know how hard he worked on this for me. He really put in a lot of time. And when he said congratulations, Hammer, I mean, I went speechless. It was like I had gotten in, like the big head guy that comes to the door and knocks on the door. It was like he was there and they had put me in, man. So it was unbelievable.
Oh, and you know what? And you've waited a long time. This is your first time, so we'll just outline it for the viewers who may have just gotten home from work or just finding out about this. One of 26 modern era players who made the cut as semifinalists. And this is your first elevation to the semifinal round, which is huge.
Yes, it really is. I mean, think about it. You start off, I know it's over 100 guys you start off with. Then they narrow it down to like 50-some guys. And then to get to the 25, 26 guys now, it's an honor because, Hammer, I look at the names that are on this list that I'm with, and I'm like, man, it's like NFL royalty. So just to be where I am right now, it really is an honor, man. I'm just overwhelmed with being on the list, just being on the list with these guys.
Well, above and beyond the groovy freaking zoom you've got going on your camera, I don't know what that's pretty groovy, that little pull-out push-in. I like that. Yeah. But you are NFL royalty, and I know that you don't think it. I'm getting emotional, Lo. What you've accomplished. You played the most games, 263, and you've had the most starts, 251, at offensive tackle. And that is of any man to suit up and play in the history of the National Football League. You've been to 7 Pro Bowls. You're 3-time All-Pro. This is my favorite. Just 1 holding penalty in a 7-season span.
What?
And I almost swore. I almost dropped a giant F-bomb. You were the blind side guy. I mean, you weren't just, I'm out on the offensive line. You were the blind side.
Yeah.
How proud are you of or what makes you the most proud about any of those numbers and accolades that you've accomplished?
You know what, Hammer? I just think, one, the guys that I got a chance to play with, and even Dan Campbell told a little story earlier. Hammer, I don't remember that play. I don't. I'm glad I saved him, but I don't remember that play. But Hammer, I think the thing is as long as I played, because if I wouldn't have played as long, I wouldn't have got the opportunity to say that I'm a Super Bowl champion. And I just think it's something being said about, suiting up every game, going out there and giving the best that you can give. So I'm telling you, man, it's just been so humbling. Think about Hammer. I got in the College Hall of Fame recently. Then the Lions put me up in their ring of honor. I've been on the roll right now, Hammer. I'm feeling good right now. The big fella's been on the roll, so it's been good. These last 3 or 4 years have been really, really good for me. So I'm really just happy about everything that's been taking place for me.
That's beautiful.
Lomas, I grew up in Washington, D.C. area, and so I didn't follow your career as much, but I was aware of you growing up because you played with Kevin Glover, who went to University of Maryland, like me. And so I always followed the Maryland guys, so I was aware of you. Then coming here for the last almost 27 years working here, getting to know you a little bit, having you around, it's... Oh, sorry.
I think Canner's getting emotional.
Yes, but it's been really cool getting to know you, not only as a former player, but as a person whenever you've been around. Always nice to me. I always take... The people who are nice to the producers, the crews, those type of people really stand out because, you don't get that across the board when you're not like a big star like Hammer or Dan or anything.
I can't stand this guy.
But it's just got to be so gratifying to see all of that hard work at a position that, usually, as Dan said to you earlier, there aren't numbers really for offensive linemen.
Yeah. No, you're right about that. And, the other thing is just what some of my contemporaries have said. I mean, you play against these guys, or you play with these guys, and, you just try to do the best you can. And when you hear guys like, Bruce Smith and, some of the guys that have said things about me, and it really is. I'm telling you, man, you talk about some of the greats that have ever played this game, and for me to go up against those guys and they think that highly of me to say some of the things that they say, I'm telling you, it is. It really is humbling, and I appreciate it. And look, this is the way I've always been. I don't know any other way to be, but every time I see you, that's what I'm saying. You're like us, the offensive linemen. We're like the faceless five. The only time they talk about us is when we do something bad. So, we try to do good things here and there. And I think we're being appreciated a little bit more nowadays.
Well, and they also talk about you when you make guarantees.
Yeah.
You're going to go to Philadelphia and win. But I'm not going to talk about that tonight. I harass you about that absolutely enough. Give me a sense. I've got to imagine that you've had an outpouring of texts. Did you hear from Barry?
Oh, yeah, the little big fella, as I refer to him. Yes, I have. Kevin Glover is that we brought up. Just so many guys. Yep, exactly. It's been so many guys that have been reaching out to me. I got so many texts. I got to go back and I got to thank these people. Yeah. And, of course, my family, Hammer, because without the family, without that support, man, none of this is possible. So my wife, kids, just everybody. It's just been awesome. It really has. I'm on cloud 9 right now, Hammer. I don't know if I'm going to come off of it.
We got the zoom out for cloud 9.
Yeah.
You know what? So can we just touch on again, like the campaign that has been put forward to get to this point? You said Greg Mayola was the one that called you. I've got to imagine that was a huge thrill for him. And for those people in Allen Park and for Rod Wood and all of the people, Sheila, top down in Allen Park and at Ford Field, that all of these accomplishments that you have achieved have been recognized. A, what do you say to them? And B, how do you not get ahead of yourself for what comes next? I mean, this is actually great. It's kind of like being nominated for an Academy Award. You've got like 3 months until the ceremony, till you know if you're going to even get in. And so you've got some time to really savor all of the flowers.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. And Hammer, I'm telling you, I gave each and every video guy a hug. Because think about some of the old clips that they had to go back and find. I know they had to put a lot of hard work into it. Like you said, Greg, you talk about Eamon, you talk about Solomon, Ellie, all those in the PR department. You talk about Sheila Hamp Ford, Sheila and Steve Hamp.
Let's go with Sheila Ford Hamp.
Yeah,
Sheila
there it
Ford
is, Sheila
Hamp.
Ford Hamp. Yes, the Ford family.
Yes.
My ex-teammate and my guy, Dan Campbell. You know, some of the stuff that he said. And, you know, it's just, it's like they say, you know how they say it takes a village to raise it takes a village to put this together. And I'm just so thankful for the Lions organization to do this for me. Look, I don't have to wait till getting your roses now. It feels so good. It really does feel good right now. And I'm just glad I'm a part of it. And I'm just glad they thought enough of me to really put this campaign on and make this push for me. So I'm forever thankful to the Lions organization.
Well, I was there when Charlie Sanders went in, which was a beautiful day.
Yes.
I was there when Barry Sanders went in, which was absolutely incredible. His dad stole the show.
Yeah.
And we were there when Calvin went in. So I am hoping that next August, the first weekend in August, we're going to be in Canton, Ohio, and having a Lions extravaganza pregame show on Fox 2 for our friend Lomas Brown.
You know what, Hammer? It's going to be a hell of a party. We're going to throw a hell of a party.
Are we going to eat some swine?
Oh, it's going to be swine. It's going to be wine. It's going to be all that flowing, Hammer.
I'm having a bourbon and a steak. Oh, Lomas, we couldn't be happier for you. It really.
Can we get his thoughts on the game Thursday real quick
I'm
before we
sorry.
go?
I
would love, he does know stuff about the team.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay, go ahead, Cantor. You take that part. I'm dapping my ears.
Well, Lomas, what do you think about Thursday? You know,
you played in a few of those.
They got out of Sunday alive, thank goodness. Now moving to Thursday. You know, are they gonna be ready?
I think so. I think I'm hoping that the New York Giants was a wake-up call. And to me, you know, no disrespect to the guys over in Illinois, but I do think the top two teams in our division are the Lions and are the Green Bay Packers. And I think this is the fight to see who's going to win our division. We owe them guys from the first game of the season. They put it on us the first game of the season. I think we're a much better team. Even though we didn't show it last Sunday, I do think we're a much better team than them. I expect us to go out and, Hammer, that number 0, that guy that wears number
He's
0.
So amazing.
Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness for him, man, because he saved us last week. So hopefully we won't have to put too much on his shoulders this week. But I expect us to go out and get a close victory.
How much does he remind you of the man that wore 20?
I'm telling you, his vision, how he sets up blocks, it reminds me so much of Barry. It really does. And that's so special to have that ability. But Hammer, that speed is something I don't think I've ever seen. That speed is something else. So
he always used to get caught right before the end zone. We'd be like, no, get there. They can't kick a field goal.
And by the way, Lomas is right. The Bears are fraudulent.
Yeah, Bears are fraudulent. There's some cracks in there. Lomas, I'm going to give you the biggest hug when I see you on Thursday. Are we going
Can I get the air hug now?
Are we going to have some sweet potato pie? Oh, it does. It comes in. I need this app that you've got going on your Zoom. This is amazing. Please give Wendy our love, because I know that she has been by your side and has, obviously wanted this as much as you've wanted it for yourself. And this is really great. Thanks so much for joining us, Lo.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate you all.
All right, there he is, Lomas Brown, future NFL Hall of Famer. It's weird. I have no doubt that he is going to get in. I just have this very certain calm about it that it's going to happen.
That's all I need.
Okay. All right, I have to take
Well, we got to go to break.
I know, I'm way late. All right, we're taking a break. We're coming back. We've got Nick. Do we have Nick in the waiting room?
Ready to go.
Nick, we're coming to you after the break. Stick with us on the Sports Office. All right, back on the Sports Office, Jennifer Hammond, Greg Canner. Canner.
Yeah.
So, okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, a week ago,
Yeah.
I had this sign that said, Lions fans, do not panic after the, loss to the Eagles. So then after Sunday, I felt like, okay, I think I might have to amend this slightly. So bear with me for a quick second. So I say, just working on it. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Be back in a tick.
I'll give you a topic.
Give me a tick. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Lions fan.
Maybe a little panic.
panic.
A little. I'm not ready to say, okay, it's over. No. I said they'd win 3 in a row. It was close, but I still think they will.
Oh, well, they still can.
Yeah,
Okay.
they still can.
We need 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more. But
All
I
right.
think like Lomas said, I think a wake-up call of sorts. They are flawed. They have, the offensive line being so banged
That's
up is
what I worry
tough.
about.
And, the defense wasn't as impressive last week as they were
Yeah.
the previous week. But I think playing at home Thanksgiving, they owe the Packers one. I think they're going to be okay.
I think we're going to see a much better defensive effort this week, and that in turn will help the offense because they won't be playing catch up.
Yeah, maybe a short field would be nice.
A short field would be great. Hey, special teams was incredible last week. They got some great returns. They got a great kick from Bates, and they had stellar punting from Jack Fox, which is always the case. And as we know, we had a great prediction from our friend Nick
Nick, so
before the Giants
close.
game. Let's bring Nick in here.
Nick! What up, Nick?
Nick, did you hear? I've been emailing with your mom.
Well, she told me about it.
Yeah, your mom and I were on a We're on an email basis. We're making sure you're doing your homework. So Canner said that you missed it, obviously, 2 touchdowns. He only had 1, but
so close.
Pretty darn close
and
on
he got
that
a little
St. Brown
greedy.
prediction.
Got a little greedy on that second touchdown.
If you can't see it, here it is. We'll get. You want to zoom in?
Yeah.
Zoom in.
There it was.
This was Nick's prediction last week before the game against the Giants, and I'm going to say that's pretty darn
more than 8,
good.
Had more than 110, just had the 1 touchdown. But, Nick's calling it, man.
Nick has called it. He had the Laporta, he had the Gibbs. And so before we end here with you today, we'll get your prediction for the game Thursday. What'd you think about that survive in advance style of trauma you watched against the Giants?
Well, first of all, I'm going to have to get a heart prescription because I about died watching that game.
You're 14? How old are you?
I'm 14.
Yes, he's 14 and he's already going on Vyvanse, or I don't know what's...
Yeah, I about was put in a coma.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was tough to watch.
But I think we're going to come into this week strong. I think we are going to win another Thanksgiving game, continuing our winning streak. I mean, we don't really have a winning streak, but we're going to get a winning streak. I don't think we've ever had a winning streak on Thanksgiving, and if we did, it was a very long time ago.
Oh. Well, maybe
It
Dan
has
Miller,
been a
what
while.
was the winning streak on Thanksgiving? When's the last time they had a winning streak?
Oh,
on
look who's come to work today.
Come on.
Hey,
Come
look
on.
who's
Come on
coming
in. Sit down.
Yeah, it's my favorite person.
What's up?
It's
What's
Miller
up?
time. What's their? I don't even remember. Like,
Well,
I
I
feel
won
like
last.
in
That
the
was the
ni-
first time Dan Campbell won.
Yeah,
last
but I
year.
feel like in the '90s they won all the time on Thanksgiving, and then they had some really dark days through the 2000s.
Yeah, there were some dark days outside of Thanksgiving as well. Yeah.
Doing a post-game show after a 30-point loss on Thanksgiving was not fun.
No, it was not. You know what? This is a funny story. So something was with you, and I had to
Pregnant?
do sidelines for Westwood 1.
Oh, I had a blood clot. I was pregnant with Riley in the hospital at the Silverdome, right?
So, which I was not thrilled about, but you made me do it.
Thanks for picking up the
So I
slack for
did
me.
it, yeah. So it was the Colts game where
Okay.
Peyton Manning threw like 27 touchdown passes, a couple of them with his eyes closed. And so it's after the game, and they get my headset, and they say, hey, we're going to send a player over to you. So they sent a player over. I had no idea who it was.
I've done interviews like
I
that
had
before, Miller.
he came over with like a completely innocuous number, like number 79. And it was like, could be offense, could be defense. And I'm like, I didn't want to look at my flip card or
Right.
whatever, and I didn't even remember if it was in my hand or whatever. And I was like, great game. How big is this for you guys? When did you know you had it?
Was it live or were they recording it to tape?
I believe it was live.
Oh, so live you
believe
can't
it
do
was
my
live.
trick, but recording to tape you want to learn the hammer trick? Hey, for my producers, can you spell your last name? I did do that once, and they were like SMITH.
Should we tell the story? Should we tell the story about that?
Real quick, because we got a minute, and then we still got to get...
So we had somebody that did not know sports go out to cover. It was a Wings event one time.
Yeah.
I don't think he was still playing, was he?
I
Was
think
it
he
after
was
that?
towards the end of the career, or... Yeah.
So she went to Mr. Iserman.
Oh, no. I knew you were going to say
And
Iserman.
I don't remember if it was a he or a she. I don't remember who the reporter was.
I love how you
don't
No, it was the
remember.
camera person.
Gloria
No, that's why I
Steinem
corrected myself,
on
It was
I
the,
did
it
not
was the
know.
camera person.
It was the camera person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. But they went to Steve Iserman, and they used your trick, which is probably not a great guy in Detroit to use it on. You don't really want to go to Steve Iserman and say,
Could you
hey,
spell
for
your
my
last
producers,
name?"
could you spell your last name? And then he says YZERMAN, and he or she is probably like, come on, be serious. But it was, you could tell, and you know
That's
from
good.
Steve's face
Oh,
when
yeah.
he is not happy, he was not particularly happy.
Nick, give us
loves
our
the
pick.
media.
Give us your pick real quick for this week.
Well, I'll give you guys my predictions Wednesday, but I got us winning.
Oh, okay, cool. Tomorrow
right,
we'll get
okay,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
keep
you can do
hanging.
that prediction.
We got-
I'm
keep
not even moving
hanging.
off the
We got to go
couch.
to break, or we're going to run out
Okay,
of time.
we're going to go to break. Nick, thank you so much. And how about that? Wait, let's just Pistons 13 in a row.
You got 10 seconds to
This
go to
is
break.
so amazing.
You got to go to break
All right,
now.
I got to go to break now.
Now.
All right, bye. Oh, TJ. Okay, hi, we're back on the Sports Office. We just got a quick minute here. What are your final thoughts, fellas?
Go ahead, Kim.
I'm so excited for-
Everybody, go ahead. You always
I
get short
No,
shrift
I
on
got
time.
to talk a lot
Wait,
today.
don't say
With you, I never get to talk. With Jen, she let me talk today.
I let him talk today.
But people aren't watching for me; they're watching for you. You're the
well,
stars.
you're wasting all your good time that we just had there.
Michigan basketball plays tonight. Big game
big
against
game.
Auburn.
Pistons Celtics tomorrow night. Looking forward
Cannot
to that.
wait.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
This
No
team-
Jason Tatum, but
This
just keep
team-
winning.
But this team is so much fun to watch.
Friday night, mark that one down. That should be a good game. Orlando and the Pistons
Yeah.
are kind of like two of the
Right.
young, up-and-coming teams.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a really
And
good
is that
rivalry
one
for a
home?
long time. Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Ooh, we've got an Orlando Magic team coming to town. All right. And we've got pregame show Thursday, Thanksgiving. It's your favorite game,
Yay,
right?
10
Miller?
a.m.
Is it your favorite game?
This will be fun. Yeah,
Whoop,
love
whoop. All right. We've got 5, 4. Thanks for joining us on the Sports Office. Come back. Thanks to our sponsors and everyone.